Welcome to a very special episode of Phenomenon, the #1 paranormal web series on the web, where we discover what's phenomena and what's phenomena. I'm David, your humble host. Bullshit. With me tonight, our scientific guy, Tim.
Hi, folks.
Back on camera one, quite possibly the web's greatest cinema photographer, Lou.
Hey.
And throughout this season, we've gotten to know someone very special. So tonight, I'm making it official and welcoming to the Phenomena family our newest team member, on camera 2, Mike. Congratulations, Mike. Good job. Keep up with the camera.
My name's Lance, and I better get credit on this production as Lance.
This is the one we've all dreamed about. I can't wait to start tonight's investigation. We're here with exclusive coverage for you, our fans.
I don't know what to say. I mean, as long as I've known David, he's always been a very excitable person. But this location has him acting almost crazy. I'm concerned that this could be a huge letdown for him. It might even be worse than the time he tried to be the lead singer in that heavy metal band. And even that was nothing compared to when the Aquanet sponsorship fell through.
Tonight, we're here at quite possibly the most evil location.
Hey, what about John?
Look, listen here, Mr. Asks a lot of questions. We should be keeping his mouth shut and working the camera, or else he'll be off the team faster than Wilma's chili dogs run through him. John is dead to me.
Ixnay on the sponsor bashing.
And I don't want to hear anything else about it, okay? You're ruining my moment.
I told you I have nothing to say about that megalomaniac and that sorry excuse for a show. I won't be working with that group anymore.
And?
Oh yeah, and any former sexual partners of David should know that Dr. Pretorius is offering free STD testing.
Anyone accepted. Any gender, any species.
What she said.
Tonight, we're at this former reformatory school outside of Washington, D.C. It's here that a sinister evil crept into the minds and bodies of society's castaway children. While other kids are learning to play dodgeball, lunchroom bully, and hide the wiener, the children at Edenhurst were learning to perform animal sacrifices and invoke demons.
Edenhurst was home to many troubled juveniles, and during the 70s and 80s, experimented with mixed gender reform. The Edenhurst story took a sinister turn when a student named Levi was admitted. Within weeks, student behavior deteriorated and secret meetings began. He instructed them in the art of demonology through brutal acts like crushing the eggs of Mrs. Bonbon, the school's pet chicken. Eventually, it led to the death of another student.
Levi's madness wasn't without purpose, though. Through an act of brilliant investigation, I've been able to uncover what no other paranormal team has before.
I'm sorry, Mr. Furry.
It's Fury. David Fury.
Right. Like I said, I can't give you information on underage victims, even if they are adults. Excuse me a second. Yeah. Right. Well, can I call you back? I think we're done here, Mr. Furry.
Fury.
Right.
I found a former Edenhurst student, one of Levi's followers, and he's provided us with an exclusive interview.
Levi had charm. Girls wanted him, boys wanted to be him. and other boys wanted to name him as Taylor. He had us do horrible things. Say things about demons and hell. That's what it was really all about. Levi wanted to open a gate to hell. When it all ended, the crack was already there.
That's right. Inside here, where the Edenhurst cult once ruled through terror, is that crack. And we're gonna find that crack deep in the dark darkness behind me. Through the smelliness. Plunging in to dip our stick in the unholy hole and taste the vile darkness within.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Every great adventurer has that one thing that defines them. Edison had electricity. Newton had figs. Einstein had his relatives. Indiana had the Ark, the Grail, and those hot little stones. But I'm not sure why those are so great. But for me, I needed something so big, so over the top, so off the trail, I needed a portal to hell.
Earlier this evening, we set up a series of remote cameras and a standard detection grid around the Edenhurst campus. Now, after our most recent encounter, I decided to spend some time improving my equipment. I also spoke with Lou about making some camera modifications. Now, one of the problems with the handheld camera is that when you see something out of the corner of your eye, your head will turn faster than the camera can follow. So we spent some time working on a helmet-mounted cam to track where the cameraman is looking.
So only hurt if you move. No, don't move. Don't do that. That would work.
Hey, free!
We're still working on that.
Now's the time on the investigation where we're going to split up the team. Lou, you come with me and we'll hit the west wing. Tim, take Mike, hit the east. And remember, gentlemen, be careful in here tonight. We're on the very edge of hell. Come on.
Levi's parents had no idea about their son's obsession with the occult. Now, we don't know how many of his fellow students were wrapped in his clutches, but what we do know is that once Levi entered these halls, his influence spread rapidly. Now, the school administrator didn't report having any meetings with Levi, and there were no complaints about his behavior from his fellow students. However, when interviewed later by police, several teachers commented on Levi's odd behavior, such as wearing neon chucks and dotting his letter I with a skull.
Here, where used to be a noisy cafeteria, mixed between the milk boxes and the crunchy tater tots, Levi recruited his first followers. One of them would be dead before the end of the school year. Was it here that Levi planned to open his portal? Is it among the square pizza pans that he first opened his crack? We don't know, but we're going to find out.
It was easy in the beginning. Levi had to steal little things. From teachers, classes, wherever. Chalk to draw ruins, candles. He needed lots of candles. And pens. I think he was just doing that to be a dick. We hid them throughout the school. Somewhere. And when he had enough of the parts, that's when the rituals began.
It would be convenient to assume that Levi's dark knowledge came from the perversion of some religious teaching that he encountered here. But the reality is, much of Levi's story remains a mystery. Where did a child learn to read and write ancient Parpithian? How did he obtain the materials necessary? What's that? This wasn't here when we came in, was it?
I don't think so.
While preparing for tonight's investigation, I tried to get into the mind of Levi. I tried to think how Levi might think. And that brought me here. If I was a young boy trying to hide something away from prying eyes, I'd put it in this room. Lou, we're about to go where no man has gone before. The girls' bathroom. Come on.
No, you go ahead. I'm good.
The girls' bathroom? No. We never did anything in the girls' bathroom. Why?
Well, tell us about it.
We're gonna keep that one right up here.
Okay.
Levi's meetings with his followers grew more bizarre over the next few weeks. It was in this room that the school's pet chicken was kept. Kept until that fateful day that Levi gave the kill order. Calling on his trusted ally, Lester, his plan was hatched. A recent crop of eggs lay incubating under a heat lamp. Lester entered the room and destroyed every last one of them. Levi's trail of blood had begun.
Levi's foul plans may have started with a chicken, but they escalated quickly. His plan of opening the gate to hell required more than a few dead avian embryos. On the night of March 25th, Levi and 8 other students snuck out of their rooms. Using the stored supplies, Levi turned once again to his most faithful follower, Lester.
On that tragic day in March, it wasn't Lester that got the kill order. Lester was the one to be killed. Murdered. Sacrificed. Lester died at the hands of Levi. Cut open by a stolen pair of left-handed safety scissors. You know, kind of the green rubber around the handles? It took a really long time. Let's go through here.
According to his spell notes, later recovered by the police, Levi had planned to sacrifice 5 students that night. What he didn't count on was a change in the guard rotation. Unfortunately for Lester, the guards arrived on the scene too late. But Levi was stopped before another victim bled. Now, some of Levi's followers reported the crack in the gate had already begun to open, but whatever they started that night, it doesn't appear to be here anymore.
Did you hear that?
Was that David?
I think so.
Not a damn thing.
I don't know about that, Dave. Lance and I heard of something down in the corridor. I don't think we're alone in here.
Who would be here? This place has been... What the?
Oh, God. It's Danny.
Who the f*** is Danny?
It's the sound guy. He's been with us the whole season.
The bastard almost hit me. What the hell is he doing up there?
Sound. He's the sound guy.
Why'd he jump? Is he trying to kill me?
You didn't jump. Look, this rope has been cut.
What the hell was that?
It's over there by the door.
No, it was back here. Aw, crap.
Luke, on me. Who the hell?
We're the Unrealists, uncovering the unnatural and the unreal.
Oh, you little bitch.
Next time on The Unrealist.
I formed the Unrealists.
What the hell are you doing?
We got a tip and we thought we'd investigate. I thought it'd be a great way to let David know what I really think of him.
Investigate? You're not even an investigator. Investigationing takes talent.
As if you had any that didn't involve episodes of In Search Of.
Featured Mr. Spock.
Oh, good lord.
We got paradise in hell.